on to this shame has your world completely upside down. It is time to release. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nicolette, and this is a confirmation message for you, Wednesday, June 11th. So, the oracle card that flew out here, we have Long Bubbly Susie, the goddess of shame. So, right away, that lets me know that some of you are holding on to something that you are taking responsibility for. And this really does feel like wounds that you've been holding on to for some time. But it's like something has happened, something has triggered you to where now you're being forced to deal with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read out of my guidebook here. So again, Long Bubby Susie is the goddess of shame, shadow of shame, and she's from Belize, and she is representing the element of fire. Also, the guidance here says you are beautiful and loved. Every part of you and your journey is beautiful, even the ugliest moments. You have a heart, soul, and breath that makes you beautiful. And then the declaration here says, I am protected. And I think that is a very important declaration in this moment, because you need to understand that if it is your time to speak up, if it is your time to release this truth about something from the past, or even if this is a recent situation to some of you, you have to be able to understand that it is not your fault. You are protected, and you releasing this shame is ultimately allowing you to, ascend in your spiritual journey, and it's just really relieving you. Now, the tarot cards that came out really kind of have had. I'm kind of like, oh man, this is a lot going on here, because we have three major arcanas. So we have the Devil here that popped out. Okay, we have the Fool, and then we also have the World, and literally the World flew out upside down. Okay, so with the Devil, you could be dealing with the Capricorn. I feel like the Capricorn could be involved here. Also, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy is popping through. Um, it really feels like this is a person that has harmed you, and you feel like you're not able to navigate with this person in the way here. Again, I feel like whatever this is causing you, it's something that's been triggered, and now you're having a hard time navigating your life normally, because this thing is kind of like in the way, like a roadblock. So what I'm hearing here is that there's a collective of you who were making money in a way that wasn't necessarily socially acceptable. This could be prostitution. This could be something like OnlyFans. This could also be like, exotic dancing, maybe even like an escort. And you decided to let it go. You decided to come into a new journey. You decided to leave that journey behind you because of whatever this particular event is, where somebody did cause you harm. And now it's coming back up. I feel like for some of you, this is causing you to have a hard time in relationship because of your past, because of the past wounds, because of the trauma that you've experienced. Because you went into this thinking that, everything was going to be fine, you would be able to make your coin and just kind of keep on going, but it literally forced you into a new life. You were able to make your money, but you were also forced into a new lifestyle. And so now that you're interacting with, new people, again, it could be you wanting to be in a relationship, or, just different connections that you have are causing you to be triggered and making you think about this circumstance from the past. Like I said, your world is being turned upside down with this. So you have to know that it is your time to speak up. It is your time to tell the truth. This could also be triggering. This message also feels like it's for some of you who are needing to seek therapy. You're needing some different spiritual healing remedies to help relieve the pain that you've experienced when you were going through this, because you're not meant to do it alone. And you can't believe that because you made a mistake in your past that you should be paying for the rest of your life, because that is not God's will. That's not God's desire for any of us. God wants us all to live an abundant life. We don't need to suffer. So yeah, I hope that helps.